While you're in, it's difficult, but while you're out, it gets a little easier. PTSD is it's an anxiety disorder. Everybody could have PTSD at some point in their life. It's just combat PTSD is just a little more traumatic. You really don't trust a lot of people when you have PTSD. When you see war and you see what people do and you see evil in the world, it's easy to get jaded. There's feelings of guilt, there's feelings of sorrow that it's confusion. My name's Thomas Burke. I joined the Marine Corps in 2007. I really always wanted to be a Marine. July 16th of 2007, I went to boot camp. The first time I started noticing a change was actually, I wasn't doing very good. My brother had a party, my whole entire family was there. Some guy tried to fight my dad, and then I ended up really hurting him a lot more than I should have. He had to threaten my dad and talk about shooting my dad for me to even, because I know I'm scared of what I do. We all actually realize it while it's happening. Nightmares are terrible because those traumatic events are so burned into your brain. They repeat at night, and you don't want to sleep because you don't want to have nightmares. At church on Sunday, they have these big tubs that they put things they're going to send to Haiti for relief. And I actually went the opposite way out of church just because they used to put 500-pound bombs in these blue things and blow us up. Luckily, I realized it early on where a lot of my friends haven't, and bad things have happened since. I went to therapy about 3 times a week when I first came back. There is a lot of benefit to cognitive behavioral therapy, just going and talking to somebody about your problems. Being at school is a great place because you have a platform to talk, you have people who want to hear what you have to say. Writing down what's in your mind, a lot of people, that makes it a reality, and that makes the PTSD a lot more easy. You get exposed to society and culture that you were lost, or we'd lost our college years. Those are things that we just never will get back. And going to school and talking and getting that out, it's a way for everyone to cope. A lot of veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan, they don't have a 3-month period of wait. They don't have 8 months to wait. They don't have a year to wait, and they end up killing themselves or doing something else. But once you get those benefits, honestly, the amount of benefits for veterans are unlimited. I've realized that the VA is a good healthcare system. You're taken care of for life. You get a VA loan, you can go to school. Sacred Heart is an amazing school. Administration, the registrar, everybody works together to get me what I need, and without anything coming out of my pocket or any stress. Being at Sacred Heart has just given me so many opportunities to really take my talents that I've always had and really not just sit and be a disabled veteran. I could live off my disability, and I could not be a help to society at all, and I could just be a happy person for the rest of my life. But that's not who I am, and I'm not going to accept that. The Colloquia series has allowed me to give a message, not only for what the students need to expect, or how to need to treat their fellow veterans in class, but how the administration should treat them and how the teachers should treat them. And that was a great thing when I saw how the faculty supported us, that there was actually more faculty at the talk than there were students. After I've spoken, I've had guys come up to me and be like, that's how I felt the entire time. I didn't know anyone else felt like that. Just be there for them, ask them what they need, and don't be condescending. We like to talk about it because it was a big part of our lives. We're proud of it. Don't treat us like children. We're not children. We've been through a lot more than most 50-year-olds in their entire life. Don't say you can relate to their experience. It's possible to empathize, but not from a position where you think you can relate. It gets better with time, and you find coping mechanisms to deal with each trigger and each different symptom, but it's not something that goes away. So you have to stay vigilant, you have to stay on it. That's one thing I have realized, it's not something that's ever going to leave. A really big part of me, and I understand this, it's probably a bad thing, doesn't want it to leave. There are a lot, I don't want to forget my friends that died. I don't want to forget those traumatic, I don't want to forget the kids I saw killed. I don't want their memory to go to waste. Those memories are part of me, they're terrible, and they make me, hurt inside a lot, but it's who I am. It's made me what I want to be, and what I want to do with my life.